dog, jealous kitties, 5 Sunday we was at the park, full of barbecue. Now it's time to leave, 'cause it's dark, jealous kitties, 5 Sunday we was at the park.
All the eyes fell on her when she walked past the people working or visiting the company, as she was the perfect definition of fashion and beauty. It was so hard to look somewhere else leaving her side. She made her way to the CEO office, making noises with her high heels, and her presence was so mesmerizing that she became a hot topic everywhere just in few seconds. You opened the door without knocking and walked inside. You straight went to the man who was busy on a call and dropped your purse on his desk, grabbing his attention. Yes, I want you to look into that. I'll call you back. He ended the call and slid it in his pocket before looking at you, who was standing there crossing her arms. First of all, there is something called basic manners that you should have so that you won't barge in someone's office without knocking. You rolled your eyes and looked at him. And you should pick up the phone when someone calls you more than 2 times. He leaned back on his chair, swirling it left and right. I have other works to do, and why were you calling me? You sat on the chair looking completely done. What do you think could be the reason I'm calling you? How can you be all silent and doing your work instead of doing something about this marriage? He rolled his eyes. What can I do in that? It's in 1 week and the news is all over in media. Are you serious? Don't you care about it? It's not a game but a freaking marriage. We have no future together. I don't have any interest in this marriage. He scoffed and looked at you. So what do you think I'm liking it? Hell, I better stay single than marrying you. Exactly, then don't sit here like this and think of something. He leaned forward while poking his inner cheeks. There is no way we can stop this marriage because everything is already set, and if we insisted too much, we may lose our desired positions as the CEOs. So there is only one way. He looked in your eyes while you raised your eyebrow. And what's that? He didn't answer for a while, looking deep in your eyes. We have to let this marriage happen. What? Have you lost your mind somewhere? He stood up. Fake it until you make it. Have you ever heard this? He looked back at you with a grin. A fake marriage? He winked at you. Bingo. Let's fake it until we secure the positions in our companies, and once we get that, we'll separate our ways. And what about the after results? Who cares? We'll get what we want and we are doing what they are telling us to, so it's a fair game. One side of your lip curled up in a smirk as you got up. It's hard to admit, but you are a mastermind and this plan is mind blowing. He winked at you while smirking. You grabbed your purse and looked at him. I'm leaving now, and also don't forget to come early. We have to go for the selection of wedding dress. You walked outside the room while Jungkook spun the pen between his fingers and chuckled. But let's make it look real, baby. God, it's really hard to choose. Everything is so pretty that I can't stick on to one. I'm already tired. Jungkook glared at you as he was tired to walk behind you. Never ever he thought he would have to do such things that too for you. Can you make it a little quick? We are here from 4 hours and still you have no idea what you want. You glared at him. It's not that simple. I wish I could have someone to help me. Or maybe if I were getting married to the love of my life, it wouldn't be this difficult to choose a dress. He scoffed annoyingly. No need to think a lot, it's just a fake marriage. But I don't compromise on my looks. Fake or real, I want to make headlines with my looks. Jungkook shook his head. He then got up and started looking at the dresses. You leaned back on the couch and closed your eyes. How about this one? You open your eyes and lift up your head to check what he's showing, and to your surprise, the dress he picked matches your style exactly, and that's what you were looking for. But still, you hid your excitement and made it look natural. Not exactly my type, but it's better than others. Try it for once. You got up. No need, just tell them to pack it and deliver. I have other things to do too. You walked away while he chuckled and shook his head.
Don't give me a hard time, just let me live my life in peace, my life in peace. Been broken a long time, don't remember the highlights of me, highlights of me. Oh, please help me, please go
The curtains dropped down and the moment finally came for which everyone was waiting desperately. The camera's light flashed, taking hundreds of pictures as the daughter of one of the richest businessmen was going to marry the chaebol. This was a grand wedding and even the celebrities were present there. Jungkook's heart skipped a beat by looking at you, and even he doesn't know why. The white gown was looking like it was made for you only, and as always, he was feeling proud of his choice. You reached to the altar where he took your hand in his and walked you to the front. Everyone was waiting for this marriage, but only you two know what's going inside your heads. Your eyes met and both of you were looking at each other like crime partners who got successful in fooling people. The priest started to read the vows and you repeated after him. Now the groom can kiss the bride. This was the moment you were afraid of. You don't want to lose your first kiss with him, even if it's a fake, but you got shocked when he casually took a step closer to you and gently held the back of your head before placing his lips against yours. Your eyes widened in shock. He backed away and stood up like nothing happened. Meanwhile, your cheeks started to burn. You bowed at everyone and greeted the guests who came in the wedding. I just can't believe they are pushing it this far. So, I mean, come on, enough is enough. Now they want us to share the same bedroom. You scoffed. This is so cringe and unbelievable. I don't know what more would I have to do just to show this marriage as real as possible. You turned at him. Why I'm feeling like you are actually enjoying it? He turned his face towards you and raised an eyebrow. You walked near him. You just freaking stole my first kiss. You could have simply pretended to kiss. Why you had to kiss me actual? What you want me to do? To pretend like kissing you in front of hundreds of people and media? And also, I don't have any interest in your first or second kiss. He scoffed and looked away. Such an opportunist. You mumbled and walked near the mirror. You were about to open the zip of your dress, but your eyes went on Jungkook through the mirror who was looking at you. I have to change so you can go out from the room. Why would I leave? He said and laid down on the bed. I have to change into different clothes. Do you want to stay here and watch me? I don't have any problem with that. Your jaw dropped as you looked at him. What a pervert. You came near him. It's not funny, Jungkook. Leave, I have to change. He suddenly got up and sat on the bed. You came so close to each other that there was barely an inch gap. Everyone is here, and if they will see me outside like this, it won't take them time to doubt. Then where will I change? You can simply change here. I won't look at you. You raised your brow. Promise? He nodded. Okay then. Don't look back until I told you to do. You again walk near the mirror and look back to see if he is honest with his words or not, but surprisingly, he was still sitting back facing you. You smiled and again turned to your front, trying to undress that heavy gown. You tried to unzip it, but it seems to stuck in middle and was not going down. What the hell is wrong with this stupid zip? We tried to pull it down, but it wasn't even moving. How long will it take you to change? My back is hurting. You sighed. You can turn around. He sighed and turned towards you but immediately left confused. Why didn't you change? You looked at him. Because I can't do this alone. I need help. You want someone to help you in taking off your clothes? Are you out of your mind? Why would I want that? That's what you said. I said I want someone to help me with this zip. I can't unzip it. He made an O face and then laid down on the bed. I think then you have to wait till morning until someone came. I'm going to sleep because I'm really so tired. You walk near him. What a shameless man you are. How can you sleep when I'm here struggling with this stupid dress? What can I do in this? Do you want me to help you in unzipping it? Your cheeks turned red as he unintentionally made your heart skip a beat. Forget it, I should know whom I'm even asking. He walked behind you and looked you in the mirror. I even believe in helping my enemies. You're still my fake wife. He grabbed the zip but accidentally his hand touched your skin as both of you felt the sensation. You, your eyes met in the reflection of mirror. He slowly pulled down the zip as your back exposed in front of him. You quickly covered it by holding both parts together as you both broke the eye contact and suddenly there was so much tension in the room. Jungkook doesn't wanted to lose control so he walked near the bed and laid down pretending to sleep. Hope last night wasn't rough for you guys. Your cheeks turned red as you didn't dare to look up. When can we shift in the new house? He spoke, grabbing their attention. It's all ready now. You can shift whenever you want. But Jungkook, what's the hurry? You guys can stay here with us for a few days. Don't you think Ryan would feel lonely in that big mansion? We both will be working, so we don't want to disturb you. That's why. Grandpa spoke while eating his breakfast silently. You can focus on your marriage for now and take a break. We are having a lot of amendments in both Huimeng Groups and John Enterprises shortly, so a break before that is needed. You both looked at him confused. What do you mean by changes? Both the companies are merging for good to form the number one company of all time. But why? I mean, when did you decide all this? It was already decided before your marriage. What about the CEOs? He looked at you with a smile. You both are the future of the company, dear, but right now the CEO and president of the company will be chosen accordingly. President? He nodded. Yes, one of you will be the president, but these positions will be allotted to you after completion of 1 year of your marriage. You choked. Are you okay, honey? He nodded while coughing. Here, drink water. He took the glass from her hand. 1 year? That's long wait. Is that mean that I have to be a temporary CEO until then? Exactly. This is what running in our family from generations. You and Jungkook both looked at each other. No way I'm going to pretend this for an year. I thought it will sort out in few months and we can live our lives after that. This is getting messed up. And why are you not saying anything? Don't you care about it? He looked at you. Even if I do, would it change anything? We have to face it in order to get what we want. So you mean we have to stuck in this fake marriage for an entire year? This is ridiculous. Your plans never work and always put us in trouble. You don't think about what will going to happen in future. Your heart dropped and you went completely silent when Jungkook grabbed your hand and pinned you to the wall. If you don't stop, it won't take me long to seal your mouth. You pushed him while he chuckled. What's wrong with you? Know your limits. Well, my limits are not a barrier between us because we are married, you scoffed. I knew it. You men always have such bad intentions, always in the seek of opportunities as soon as see a girl. He laughed. Well, even if I do, I have my rights because you are my wife. Then dare to touch me again and I'll cut your hands. He laughed out loud. Then can we spend the night together? There if you can until you don't want to get back home in two pieces. You and the guy looked back and met his dark eyes who were killing that guy just by looking. He walked and stood beside you while you rolled your eyes and took a sip of your drink. Who are you? Do you we even know you, dude? You don't need to know me and you better take those words back and never spit them out of your mouth again. The guy looked at you. What's his problem? Do you know him? You shrugged your shoulders. You came in the club and was flirting with guys without thinking that Jungkook also came here following you and watching your actions from so long. Finally, when he couldn't able to control himself, he decided to take his lead. Who are you, dude? Her husband, and if you don't leave from here, I will be a criminal too. The guy looked at you. Is he your husband? You shrugged. He couldn't bear Jungkook's death glare and walked away from there. Jungkook then turned towards you who was giving him annoying looks. What's your problem? Do you really have to come wherever I go? It's just a fake marriage. We aren't couple in real so don't have to pretend to be my husband everywhere. He took the glass of wine from your hand and looked at you. Is that how much you're desperate to spend a night with a guy? This is my life and I can do whatever I want. Not until we are married. After 1 year, you are free to do whatever you want. If you can. Are you being possessive? I'm a woman and I can do whatever I want. I have my own desires. He stepped closer to you, reducing the gap between both of you without breaking the eye contact. I can satisfy that aspiration too. You chuckled. And how you gonna do that? Oh, so this is your concern. He said, laughing a little. No, Dad, I mean, I was just wondering. You took this decision, and then this president and CEO thing. It's confusing. I know, and I'm sorry for not discussing it with you. In fact, Jungkook also doesn't knew about it, right? You nodded. Actually, after both companies will merge, we decide to give the higher positions to both of you. Don't worry, it will be a fair game. Jungkook and you know each other since childhood, and we all always wanted you guys to be together forever. And luckily, you guys got married. This is the most satisfying thing that has happened. He forced a smile. You should have at least informed me before going to your dad's house. He stopped and looked at him. Why would I? I'm not obliged to you. He got up and walked near you. But as a husband, I should know where my dear wife is going and meeting. Correction, you are my fake husband, so don't need to worry about me. He smiled and came closer to you. But things are getting real for between us. Don't you think like that? Well, that seems to be a choice because if we control ourselves, nothing will happen. Do you really think it can change if we stop ourselves? You nodded. It can. He looked deep in your eyes for a while before speaking. And what if we don't? I don't have problem with that too. We are married even though it's fake, but we can at least take an advantage of it. You quickly pressed your lips together because this is not what you wanted to say. This should be your inner feelings. You noticed his smirk grew wider. So you really want to take advantage of this fake marriage? I didn't mean that. He laughed and stepped back while you stood there in embarrassment. I know what you mean. You call me an opportunist but never push me away when I kiss you. I should have knew this. Don't try to hide your doings too, okay? You are the one who starts. He looked at you. But you don't stop me. It means you also like that. Just shut up, okay? You are not even that good. You got a little annoyed and was about to go upstairs, but Jungkook grabbed your arms and pulled you closer.